Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 5 days of 5-minute faces. So this morning, I am going to demonstrate how to do your makeup in 5 minutes or less. So never forget to start with some lotion. This lotion I'm obsessed with. I get it at Aldi's. They have a day cream and a night cream. And I'm just obsessed with everything Aldi's. I start with the primer. Don't leave that step out. This is an important step for your makeup staying in place all day. Also going on evenly, evening out the pores and fine lines on your face. Okay, and you can see I'm going over my eyes too, so that when we get to the eyeshadow part, it sticks really well. I don't really skip this part either. The BB cream goes next. This is also for evening out your skin tone. If you saw that before, you saw I had a big giant pimple here and here. And I don't want to put concealer on it because I want you guys to see how awesome the BB cream and the foundation are. That you don't even really need to put extra anything on to cover up. If you wanted to, you could, but you really don't need it. Look at that. That's just with BB cream, okay? I know I always wipe the extra off on my neck and my chest. I don't know what you guys do. You can wipe it on your wrist or if you have a towel nearby, but I'm just in the habit of doing that. Okay, so I've got kind of the preliminary steps on. I've got my lotion, my primer, my foundation. I don't have my foundation, my BB cream. I'm going to do my foundation. I use a blending bud, and I also dampen the blending bud so that it goes on smooth and even. It kind of gives more of an airbrush look. So if that's what you're going for, I just kind of put that on the blending bud there. I like a little more than that. Okay. And then I just kind of spread this out evenly. And then start blending. Okay. Now how perfect does my skin look now? Pretty perfect. So all my blemishes are covered. All my red blotchy skin is covered. It's just amazing. Let's go to concealer next. And I want to show you guys how to put concealer on. I've had a lot of questions about this lately. So I put a little bit on a flat brush here, and I'll kind of put it there, and then I blend this out, okay? It kind of works nicely because my pimple's right there on my cheek. So concealer is not just for boom, boom. It's not just for right there. You really need to spread it out. This helps brighten your eyes. So bring it down above your upper cheek area here, okay? And next we're gonna do a little bit of contouring. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing it because remember, we're doing our makeup in 5 minutes. But I am going to kind of do my cheeks here. Here, and of course up here, and just blend that. I know I'm kind of going fast with the blending, and you're like, oh, that looks terrible, but I'm not done yet. So no worries. We're just going to kind of rub that in, a little rough application there. Okay, this is the quick way to do it. All right, so you're done with that. Then you're going to go on to maybe your brows. You might not have time to go through the whole pencil and lining this out and everything, so just go right to the gel. This is going to kind of give them some color, some fullness, and keep them in place all day. So kind of brushing backwards so all the hairs are covered. And I think you can see a difference already just using gel. So don't worry about it if you don't want to use the pencil, or if you're not comfortable using the pencil. Maybe it intimidates you because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what the heck I'm doing and I don't want to look like a clown or something like that. So just brush these on your natural fibers here, and you're going to get some nice full looking brows. Okay. The part that bothers me is that I'm like, oh, they're not even. But that looks pretty good. Okay, so your brows are done. 2 seconds. The next thing I like to use is my eyeshadow here. The Splurge. I have Defiant, which is this bronzy gold color, and then I have Elegant, which is just a light shimmer color. And then I'm going to use this flat brush here, which is a cream shadow brush. And I'm going to take the bronzy color first. I have quite a bit on here, so I'm going to do both sides at the same time. This is the cream shadows that are actually, they go on dry. So once they're in place, they dry like any other shadow you have. And I'm telling you guys, these are one of my favorite products. They just go on so easy. You don't have to think about it. And I'm only going to a little more than halfway, because then I'm going to blend out the shimmer color here. And don't worry, I got a little splotch there, and we're going to even that out in a minute. Okay, so I need to wipe that off. And then we're going to the shimmer color, the Elegant. And then we're just going to put that here and here. Kind of pull that down into the corners, brighten your eyes. Okay. And I'm also going to kind of pull this up against the brow. Okay. Highlight. You don't need a ton of product. You just pick up this little smidgen of it and it will cover your whole eyelid. So that's what's nice about this stuff too. I'm pretty sure these little pods are going to last me forever. Okay, so my eyes are done, my brows are done, my skin is done, I'm contoured, and now I'm just going to kind of set my makeup. So I'm going to use some kind of powder. Right now I don't have anything kind of unique, so I use the NYX contouring kit for part of this. I will be honest, it's not my favorite. I feel like it goes on a little cakey, or makes my skin look dry and cakey, so I'm not in love with this. It's just one of those things I got a little while ago and I'm just using it, so when I'm done with it. So I'm using the lighter colors here and I'm just setting the product under my eyes. Everywhere you would put the highlight is kind of where you're going to put the light powders here. These are all highlighting colors. They're not shimmery though. These are all kind of matte colors. So I have another palette here that I use for a little added highlight. This is the NYX Strobe of Genius. This one I do love. So this is just I know it's hard to tell. I don't have great lighting. The sun isn't out today, but you can kind of see that light kind of gold shimmer right there in that lighting. I just kind of put that up here. Okay. Right there. See how that highlights that Cupid's bow there? Come down in your nose, do your chin. Just make sure everything looks nice. Okay. And then I'm going to add some blush, and I am ready to go. Besides kind of throwing on some mascara here. I kind of go heavy on the blush. I just like a lot of blush. Plus, I have some cheap blush right now and it doesn't really stay on very well. I did just order some unique blush, so I'm kind of excited about showing you guys that when it comes. Okay, so in a 5-minute morning, you may not have time to go through the whole process of putting on a 3D fiber lashes. So just use the gel. It's not a big deal. You might already have some fibers on your brush anyway. My little baby lashes. If you don't want to waste your gel, then maybe you'll have a mascara that you used in the past or use when you're not throwing on your fiber lashes. And you can use that too. Alright guys. Now, if you want, you can throw on a lip gloss and call it a day. I've got this nice gold shimmery color here. Okay. And you got your morning look. 5 minutes, done.